Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. I hope you had a great Monday today, the first day of May. It was cold and rainy in Minnesota, practically snowing. So that's kind of what we get in May here. But I hope you had a good one. I love starting out the week with these classes, and I'm excited to do this one too to kick off May. I'm going to share exactly how to use essential oils tonight. So if that is what you are looking for, you're in the right place. My goal is to end the overwhelm. Essential oils are getting really popular, which is an awesome thing, but not everyone understands how to use them. So my goal is to give you an actionable overview tonight. You're going to see a chat box on your screen, so feel free to type in there with any questions as I go through, and I'll make sure to get to them before we end. And I do have a really exciting promotion to offer you that I'll just say at the end as well. So hang on until the end of class so you can hear about a bunch of freebies. Okay, but this is going to be a fun one. So let's get going. So quick introduction of me in case you don't know me. I know some of you have seen this before, but for new listeners on my webinars, I'm Angie Jones. I'm a health coach, an essential oil educator with doTERRA. This is a picture of my family, my husband, and my 8-year-old, almost 9-year-old triplets. They're turning 9 on Friday. So it's a really big, busy week at my house. So I've been using my essential oils. I started using oils 3 years ago. I was introduced to them from a friend of mine, and I was kind of skeptical, to tell you the truth. I had just started hearing about them. I didn't know what exactly they could do and how they could really help our health, both, physically and emotionally. So I was blown away by what I started to learn, and I ended up enrolling as a wholesale member. So I bought a kit and I just started using them with my family. And I learned how to use the oils. And then I just really jumped in. I started trying different things with my kids and myself and my husband. And I think that's really what you need to do to be successful. Just put your oils where you're going to remember to use them. Start testing things out, working them into your routine. That's how you figure out what works. So my goal tonight is to give you lots of ideas of exactly how to use essential oils that are going to give you those big time benefits. I want to start quickly with what essential oils are. It's helpful to understand what they are, how they work, when we talk about the ways to use them successfully. Essential oils have been around literally forever. Egyptians use them. We've heard frankincense and myrrh in the Bible. They've been used by healers for thousands of years. So what are they? Well, they're highly concentrated extracts from plants. They can come from any part of the plant, the roots, the stem, the fruit, the leaves. Essential oils are what give the plant its aroma. So that's why our little bottle of essential oils smells so good. The picture on the screen, this photo shows a magnified peppermint leaf. So you see the oil sac in that magnified picture, and that's what's extracted to create the essential oil. Essential oils are extremely powerful because they're highly concentrated. You probably heard, to drink peppermint tea if you have an upset stomach or indigestion or something like that. Well, it would take 28 cups of peppermint tea to equal the strength in just 1 drop of peppermint oil. Super, super concentrated. They're 50 to 70 times more powerful than herbs. So remember, 1 drop of essential oil goes a long way. All you need is a drop or 2 in most cases. I love that essential oils are natural. They come from plants. They don't come with a laundry list of side effects like most pharmaceuticals do. Essential oils treat the root cause. They don't mask symptoms and lead to other issues. They are powerful, like I've said, but I don't have to worry about interactions, side effects, things that you have to think about when you're using different pharmaceuticals or over-the-counter drugs. I really believe that's why essential oils are gaining in popularity so rapidly. We're just fed up with health issues, right? We're sick, and we're fed up with our choices, and realizing that going back to a natural solution is actually really smart, and it actually works. The picture on the screen right now, this attempts to show how essential oils work. They're able to penetrate the oily cell membrane and address the root cause, unlike water-based pharmaceuticals, which can't. Pharmaceuticals can deal with threats on the outside of the cell. So you see that green blob, like bacteria, for instance, things like that. They do a good job with that, but they can't get into the cell and deal with threats there. But essential oils can. Remember though, essential oils they're highly concentrated, they're really potent, so you should use them with care. Let's dig into that a little bit, the main topic of the class tonight, which is how to use them safely and effectively. There are 3 ways to use essential oils to really get the aromatic chemical compounds of the oils into your cells, which is what you want to do. You can use them aromatically, topically, and internally. One common question I get is, well, how do you know which way to use which oil for the purpose that you're using it for? Well, a couple ideas for you. So first, I'm going to cover some of the most popular oils and uses tonight, so you'll have some tips on those. The second recommendation is to get a good reference book, like Modern Essentials or the Essential Life book. Those are excellent. So I can definitely give you links to purchase those books. But the reference books are so helpful. Not only will they give you which oils to use for various things, but they're going to recommend how to use them as well. And the third recommendation is to ask me. I have the books. I have a lot of experience at this point, and I love to help. My clients know that they can call or text me anytime, and they do. And I love answering the questions. You can ask in my Facebook page or in my Facebook group. So you've got lots of options. The first way to use essential oils, aromatically. Aromatically just refers to breathing in the oil. Essential oils pass through the blood-brain barrier and affect every cell in your body very quickly. So this is a powerful way to realize the benefits of the oil. Your mood is affected very quickly by using oils aromatically. I think of wild orange and peppermint. Those come to mind to really boost mood, lessen feelings of anxiety. They give you energy. Those are favorites of mine. You can also open your airways really effectively by using essential oils aromatically. I think of the Breathe Respiratory Blend. Breathe does a really good job at clearing your airways when you're congested, so you can sleep well at night. We love this oil blend at my house. And essential oils can also freshen and clean the air. And I love Purify for this one, Purify Blend. It really helps to get rid of odors naturally and really cleans the air instead of just masking odors. So that's another favorite. How can you use essential oils aromatically? Well, one way is through using a diffuser, like the one that's shown here. This is actually the Petal, and this one is on sale this month, which is super exciting. It's one of my favorites. There are tons of options for diffusers. The benefit of using a diffuser is that the oil molecules actually suspend in the air for a couple hours. So everyone in the room is going to benefit from whichever oil you're diffusing. You also get to enjoy the aroma of the oil. So again, it really scents the whole room. I like to diffuse wild orange, the one I just showed, in my kitchen in the morning. It really helps with the crabbiness, helps to lessen stress. And I'll usually add a couple drops of On Guard Protective Blend as well, because that one's really good for immune support, and we can definitely all use that, especially during the school year. You can use a diffuser when you want to clean the air, you want to reduce stress, keep yourself awake. You can even try diffusing in your car. So there are, great little compact diffusers for everything. There are some that are great for travel as well. You can even bring them into your hotel room. Just make sure to bring it home. I left one in a hotel room on spring break, and it was a really big bummer because I have not gotten it back, and I want my diffuser back. So make sure you bring it home. If you don't have a diffuser, but you want to, freshen the air in the room, calm stress in the room, you can just add essential oil to a spray bottle with water and make a room spray. That would be a great idea for any room in your home, or even like a medical office where you'd want to reduce stress, or an office space. You can definitely do that. Another way to benefit from oils aromatically is to put a drop, just pour one drop into the palm of your hands, cup your hands over your nose and mouth and breathe in. That's really, really effective, especially for energy, quick energy boost. Do that with peppermint. You can also breathe in right from the bottle, and that's effective. So sometimes I'll just put lavender or the Serenity Restful Blend. It usually sits on my nightstand, and if I wake up in the middle of the night and I don't want to turn the light on, I can just breathe in right from the bottle. If sleep is a struggle for you, you can diffuse the essential oil, of course, in your bedroom, but you could also just put a drop of lavender on your pillow, and you can inhale the oil that way. Another option is to put the scent on a cotton ball, and that's a great idea for kids at school too. The last way that we love to use essential oils aromatically at my house is with jewelry. It's called Diffuser Jewelry, and it's really fun. Tons of options again. My girls have necklaces that they love. My son and I have bracelets, so it's kind of fun to, choose which scent you need that day and wear it all day, and then you can smell it as you need to throughout the day. So this chart is maybe a little bit overwhelming if you're brand new, just learning about essential oils, but I wanted to give you an idea of a few of the oils that I use aromatically, some of my favorites. So this is something you can listen to the recording, come back to these and jot down a few of these notes, but there's a few on here for mood and stress that I really love. So I've talked about wild orange. I also love a couple other blends that doTERRA has that are fantastic. Relaxation and sleep, again, lavender, serenity, Roman chamomile. The easier breathing, breathe respiratory blend was the favorite that I talked about. Peppermint and eucalyptus are also great. And then for cleansing the air, lemon and Purify. So those are a few ideas for you. So the next way to use essential oils is to use them topically. And topically it really means applying the oils onto your skin. So this is an effective way to get the oils into your bloodstream, into your cells, because essential oils will absorb through your skin. Great times to use essential oils topically when you have tension in the body, when you have upset stomach, for stress, for muscle aches. I actually use essential oils as a natural perfume as well. There's actually a lot of chemicals in regular perfumes that I just don't want to be putting on my skin. So I like to use essential oils. I love to use the Passion Blend. So that one I have pictured up here. I love the oils that are in it. And then not only am I, liking the scent of it, but I'm benefiting from that oil blend's properties, right? So where do you put essential oils topically? I teach clients to put the oils wherever it makes sense. So with head tension, rubbing it on, your temples, the back of your neck, maybe taking some peppermint and doing that's really effective. For indigestion, for stomach upset, rubbing the Digest Zen blend right on your stomach. For muscle aches, the Deep Blue Soothing Blend that I have pictured here, I would be rubbing that right into the area that I'm bothered. This was actually the oil that made my husband first come around to essential oils. He had a really sore shoulder and could not believe the results he had when he tried the Deep Blue from all of the other things he had tried. So that's a really good one to keep in mind to use topically. But because essential oils are systemic, so You don't necessarily have to put them right on the area that, of your body that you're having difficulty with. By systemic, I just mean that they can soak into the skin, they get into your bloodstream, and they go to where they're needed. And that's why the bottoms of your feet are actually a fantastic place to apply essential oils. And that's my favorite place for kids. So why the bottoms of your feet? Well, you have the largest pores there. So the oil soaks in really, really quickly. And the skin is the least sensitive on the bottoms of your feet. So you don't have to be so concerned with irritating your skin. The other bonus is when you're using oils that maybe you don't love the smell of, or, an oil like oregano, which is an awesome oil for lots of, different bugs that you could be picking up. If you don't love the smell, or you don't want to walk around smelling like oregano and smelling like pizza, you can just put a drop of oil on the bottoms of your feet, put socks on, and then you're not smelling like it. So that's a good problem, solver for essential oils that are going to be beneficial for you, but you don't love the scent of them. Other areas that are great to apply essential oils when you're just using them for general wellness or maybe stress relief are pulse points. So I think of the inside of my wrists, the back of my neck, the top of my spine, that's great. Behind your ears is great. All along the spine is a really helpful place to apply essential oils. Like I said, I love the bottoms of the feet for kids because you don't have to worry about skin sensitivity so much. So to apply essential oils safely, you need to dilute the essential oil in a carrier oil. So I want to stress that. Like this fractionated coconut oil. This is a great carrier oil, we call it. I do this especially with kids, always with kids. Anybody with sensitive skin, anytime I'm using any of the hot oils like cinnamon, oregano, rosemary, those are especially irritating to the skin. Just remember that essential oils are super concentrated, and diluting them is a good thing. Diluting does not dilute effectiveness or strength, like you might logically think of, the word dilution. Diluting essential oils actually helps the oil absorb into your skin better. So it gets into your cells. It doesn't just evaporate off. So take care with your essential oils. Dilute them before applying them directly to your skin. That is the safe way to do it. Okay. I personally love these roll-on bottles because you can add fractionated coconut oil right in the bottle with your essential oils, and you have an easy to apply little concoction ready to go. Otherwise, you can buy doTERRA's touch bottles. So that's what I have pictured here. And these are pre-diluted. So they're ready to go for you. The touch bottles are actually what I give my kids. You can use them themselves. They're 8, almost 9 years old, and they've been, applying their own oils for, I don't know, well over a year, because I can give them the touch bottles and they're completely safe because they're diluted. So they can just do a swipe themselves. If you don't have the touch bottles, that's perfectly okay too. I didn't for a long time either. So what you do is you just take a bit of the fractionated coconut oil in your palm, and then add a drop of your essential oil, and then you can, mix it around and then rub it into your skin. If you're brand new, you're just going to get started and you don't have fractionated coconut oil, you can use really any high quality organic carrier oil. Even the coconut oil that you cook with is perfectly fine to use, because that it's solid at room temperature, but once it heats up in your hand, it turns liquid and is really easy to rub in, just like a lotion. You can also add your essential oils to lotion. So it's really helpful if you're using essential oils like frankincense or melaleuca or lavender that are really good for skin issues, for anti-aging, for acne, for different imperfections. You can add a drop right to the lotions or creams that you already love and apply those topically. Of course, doTERRA makes great lines of skincare. That's what I use because it's done for me. It's easier. but you can do your own. So where do you not apply essential oils? That would be never directly into your ears or into your eyes. Another word of caution, anytime you're using citrus oils, you need to take special care to make sure you're not applying them to any skin that's going to be exposed to the sun within the next 12 hours. You're just going to get burned easier. So make sure when you're applying these kind of oils topically, any of the citrus oils or like the Slim and Sassy blend that contains citrus oils, I just take extra care. And when I'm applying those topically, I just apply them to skin that's not going to be exposed to the sun. So skin that's covered up. And then you don't have a problem at all. So again, this is a little chart just to show you which of the oils that I like to use topically. I make some of my own rollerball blends, but some of these I'll just dilute and apply them topically just as the oils that, come straight from doTERRA. So again, go back, listen to this recording, and you can jot down some of these when you're thinking about your immune system, to support your skin for various issues, for muscle aches, for inflammation, for concentration. I like to apply them directly to my temples or my wrists, and for stress support as well. So I'm just listing out a few of my favorites. The third and final way to use essential oils is to take them internally. And just a reminder, I'm only talking about doTERRA here. I don't know the quality, potential fillers, stuff like that in other brands, so I would never recommend ingesting them. Some oils that are sold at the co-op, I've even seen carry labels that say do not ingest. But for doTERRA, you can use them internally. The couple that you should not take internally, like wintergreen and birch, those are clearly identified because they have a childproof cap. So okay, I would not be taking this internally. The other easy way to tell is that the oils that are recommended to be taken internally have a supplement label on them. Supplement facts label. So you'll be able to go, okay, that one's one I can take internally. And that's suggested that I do take internally. So when do you use oils internally? Well, when I think of cleansing, digestive health, immune support, sore throat, just overall health. And how are you doing that? You can put a drop in water. So I do that every day. Again, essential oils are powerful, so 1 to 2 drops in 16 ounces of water or so is really all you need. I like to put lemon in my water first thing every single morning. There are a few others that I love as well to put in water and take that way. I usually put the oil in to the glass or bottle first and then fill with water. So since oil and water don't really mix, that does help then to mix a little bit better. Otherwise, you just kind of have a glass of water with some oil sitting on top, and that's not a very good way to take them. Another option when you're taking essential oils internally, maybe it's something that you don't like the taste of. I had a client who was using clove internally, so that would be really strong to put in water, but you can put it in a gel cap and take it just like you would a supplement. doTERRA sells veggie caps, they're called, which are just little caplets. You pop them apart, drop the oil in, put the cover back on, and just simply take it like a supplement. doTERRA also has multiple supplements that are extremely effective that you can buy already put together for you. The Lifelong Vitality supplements, which are pictured on the left, that's 3 supplements that are just, your vitamins and minerals and fish oil and energy, cellular vitality complex. I take those every single day. They include, not only vitamins, minerals, all that good stuff, but they include essential oils like frankincense as well. So I'm getting my daily dose that way. Tri-Ease is extremely effective for seasonal discomfort. So things like fighting all that pollen and without side effects. My husband loves these as well in the spring. There's multiple other supplements and things for muscle aches, for energy, for weight management, lots of those things that are put together for you to take internally. The other way to take oils internally is just to add a drop either to the roof of your mouth or under your tongue. It's actually really effective because the skin in your mouth absorbs essential oils really quickly. Frankincense for cellular health is a popular one to just put under your tongue every single morning. You can add essential oils to recipes as well. So I have a couple pictures of some food here. I like to add essential oils to my smoothies every single morning. I'm doing the smoothie challenge this week, so I'm sharing 5 of my favorite smoothie recipes, and you'll see essential oils showing up in those. I like to make peppermint brownies, these energy bites that I've pictured with peppermint in them. There's a ton that I use: basil, oregano, dill. So why do I use essential oils in my cooking? Well, if you figure that they're 50 to 70 times more powerful than herbs, using just 1 drop or a part of a drop of essential oil in place of the herbs is a really good way to get that therapeutic benefit in. So here's a bunch of the oils that I prefer to take internally and why I'm taking them internally. So again, cooking and flavoring is one that I just talked about. Immune support. Well, for my kids, I will apply those immune support oils topically on the bottoms of their feet. I prefer to take them internally. I've had just a ton of success with that. Weight loss support, cleansing. When I talk about my lemon and lime and grapefruit are also great cleansing oils. And then cellular health, like I talked about frankincense and taking that internally. So those are a few reasons that I would choose the internal method to use essential oils. So that wraps up the 3 different ways to use essential oils, kind of gives you a good overview. So here's the opportunity for freebies that I mentioned at the beginning of class that I wanted to touch on really quickly before we wrap up. So if you're wanting to get your hands on essential oils, give them a try with your family. Enroll as a wholesale member. And when you enroll in as a wholesale member with doTERRA on my team, you're going to get my service, support, everything you need to be successful and get all your questions answered. And when you do so this month in May, you're going to get 50 free product points to spend however you'd like. That's a ton of points. So this is a really, really exciting. May is going to be a great month to get started. So what you do, you simply choose a kit. So one like the one that I have pictured here, which is the Home Essentials Kit. It's the 10 most popular oils in the large bottles along with the petal diffuser that I showed earlier. So that's a great way to start being able to diffuse your oils right away. But the kits are, simply put together. They're the most popular oils put together at an even bigger cost savings. And then when you enroll with a kit, you get your wholesale membership for free. A wholesale membership, it's just like a Costco or a Sam's Club membership. It basically means that you are now a member and you get 25 to 55% off the retail price of all your doTERRA purchases for the next year. There's no monthly ordering requirements, nothing like that. So it's a great deal. Once you get your kit ordered and you get all your goodies, you're going to get those 50 free product points, and you get to choose whichever oils you want to spend that on. Again, I'm here as a resource to help you decide which would be the most beneficial oils for you to get started with. So the easiest way to get started is to jump on a call with me. So email me at, there's my email address up on the screen. Email me, hit reply to the email that you get when you get the recording. We'll schedule, you can Facebook message me, but we'll schedule a really quick conversation because I'll help you figure out which is the smartest way to start for you based on your needs, your price points, things like that. So I look forward to talking with you, getting to know you, and helping you take advantage of this awesome offer, and really to help you be successful on your journey with doTERRA, because that's what I'm passionate about. making sure that you have the success that I've had in my family. So thank you for being on and continuing to learn. I hope this class was beneficial. So please let me know. Please send me some feedback. I would love to hear it. And have a great night. I will talk to you soon.